Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party! And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, the Benefactor Schlagen GT. As always, we're going to be taking a closer look at the exterior of the vehicle, the interior of the vehicle, the way it customized performance and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately the goal of this video is to tell you if it's worth it or not. And with that, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is based on the real-world AMG GT. In-game, it's going to cost you $1.3 million, and it's a coupe, so basically 2 doors. So not a lot of friends can fit in this, but I believe that's not going to be a problem for you, because it's not a problem for me. Hint, hint. In terms of interactivity, this is what you can do with the vehicle. You can open both doors, the hood, and the trunk, and look at that big old engine. Well, it's pretty. It's definitely a German-made engine. They like to cover their parts up. In any case, the exterior of the vehicle is really good, and also this vehicle is part of the sports category in GTO line. It has been on the podium before with a different livery about a year and a half ago, but yeah, all in all, I remember nothing about the car, so let's jump in. And something that should be said about the vehicle is that it was also released in the beginning of 2019, which was about 3.5 years ago as of the making of this video. I mean, 4.5. I'm sorry, my math is not really good. In terms of the way the vehicle sounds, as my French brethren would say, bellissimo! Now, let's see what type of drivetrain we're dealing with here. And since we're dealing with, well, the AMG GT, well, it's no surprise that it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs to see what we can customize on this 2019 bad boy. And of course, on our way there, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Schlagen GT. And first and foremost, as I said before, this vehicle was released in 2019, so customization is probably going to be an issue. And also, this has been on the podium. I remember nothing about it, but so far my impressions are really positive. It handles very nicely, especially for a rear-wheel drive vehicle. It has this very cool quality that it's almost the way you are able to predict how it's going to behave when you just flick the vehicle around. Really good. The acceleration is really nice for its class. Again, the sports category in GTO line. And the handling, brakes, and traction are all excellent. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. And by the way, in 2019, $1.3 million for a car like this was a lot of money. So hopefully that's going to translate for cool customization. And there's only one way to find that out, and that's to customize. And here we are, and as I said before, the Schlagen GT is part of the sports category in GTO line. As for how much you can sell it for, well, actually $9,000, which is about 9,000 more than what I thought you could sell it for. In any case, let's upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything. And then we are going to be covering the customization of the vehicle. And of course, you guys chose the color this week, so we're going to be doing that as well. For now, let's just see transmission. Thank you very much. Turbo, yep. And, well, that's about it. I did the engine, right? Yep, I did. Starting off with the customization is the front bumper, which is actually so far a front splitter. I'm not very happy with what I'm seeing here, but yeah, let's go with the front splitter. And wow, that's a splitter as well. Kind of lazy. Let's see. Next, the chassis, whatever that is. So what's the difference between this one and this one? The seats? I can put in racing seats, and I can ugly up the car and the... Wow, it looks so stupid. Why would you want to do that? You want to ugly up a nice vehicle? And by the way, I new Mercedes confused me. So in real life, I barely make a distinction between, oh, that's a beautiful exhaust. Kind of reminds me of the SLR McLaren. Although that one was near the front wheels, but yeah, I really like that. But yeah, they confused me. I confused the GT and the GTS and the GT whatever. Kind of look the same to me. Now, let's see. I really like this grille. Secondary color. Interesting. Yeah, let's go with the secondary one. Hood options. And here are all the hood options we can choose from. And I gotta say, I am liking these grills. Well, the hoods, actually. Let's see now. I think I want to go with this one. It's kind of minimalistic, but also kind of cool. Lights, liveries, and here are all the livery options you can choose from for the I was gonna say AMG GT, but no, it's the Schlagen GT. And yeah, I believe the last vehicle we had on the podium was this color combined with red. I could be wrong about that, but in any case, go watch my video review of it in case you're curious. It's somewhere on my channel, or actually I'm probably gonna post it here in the top right hand corner. But for now, let's just go with the none option, because I hate sleeveries. Let's see, mirrors. Let's go with the carbon fiber ones. Of course, we're gonna go with yellow on black on the license plate. Respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs as always. And I probably should put a roof scoop on the... Nah, I'm not really feeling it. Maybe put a carbon roof on it? Maybe? Yeah, let's go with it. Side skirts! Something carbon as well. It's probably gonna look good. Although the side skirts kind of hide the exhaust and take away from the gorgeous exhaust, so I'm not gonna be doing that. The spoiler! The only visual component that has any impact on the traction, or does it? Because as you see, the traction bar is already maxed out. And also, the first one is a spoiler option, the second one is a non-option, so does this impact the traction? I have no idea. But I am really curious to see what spoiler designs we can put on it, and this looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm kidding, I wouldn't want to be caught dead in this. So let's go with, let's go with the non-spoiler option, because I think I prefer the smooth aesthetic better. Sun strips. Definitely not. Suspension, let's see, we can slam the vehicle to the ground, and it actually looks very good. It definitely looks better than this. It's either this one or this one. I'm gonna go with the competition setting, just because why not? Transmission turbo we already did. The wheels, I am actually kind of liking those, and I believe this color and this type of rim is unique to the podium vehicle, so I'm gonna be keeping them as they are. Window tint, let's go with the full limo tint, because who cares? We can't see the engine, because it's a front engine vehicle, and this means it's time for us to respray the vehicle. And this week we had an interesting poll, basically asking you guys, what color do you want me to make, do you want me to make the vehicle? For some reason I can't speak today. Do you want me to make it green, red, or potato? And guess what? Potato won! So we're gonna be making it potato this week. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll. Hopefully you like the outcome and you really, really like potatoes. Now let's see. Well, I guess bronze is the closest color to potato, but let's just, for the sake of completion, see what other colors we can choose from. I guess this one as well is kind of a potato-ish color. Probably this one too. Maybe this one, although this one doesn't really strike me as a potato color. I think this one is a potato color, and also something else color. Use your imagination. Saddle brown it is. Secondary color. Let's see, something metallic. Oh, we can... I know what I want to do. Chameleon. I want to have a chameleon paint, a free chameleon paint on it. Yeah, this definitely looks sick. Do we have a secondary color anywhere else? I don't think so. I think the front emblem... I think this looks gorgeous. Look at how the front emblem... that's so cool. Yep, trim color. Nobody cares about that, but let's go with red, just because I'm gonna slap a red emblem on it. And the emblem looks kind of cool. And all in all, I gotta say, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. I wonder how it's gonna look outside. And here we are on the outside, and I gotta say, this is one of the best looking vehicles, not only in the entire game, but in my opinion, in real life as well. Just absolutely gorgeous. I really like the AMG GT, even though I'm not really sure of its name, because I confused the GT, the GTR, the GTS, and whatever. But yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. The only thing that could have made this car better, in my opinion, in terms of visuals, is if it had a hydraulic spoiler, and I know the original doesn't have one, but looks like I can drive. Yeah, it's I loves me my hydraulic spoilers. Now, in terms of how the vehicle changed after fully upgrading and customizing it, I gotta say, it feels much snappier, if that's even a word. It feels faster, is what I'm saying. The handling is more responsive, and keep in mind that it was really good in the beginning as well. The traction is a little bit better, and the vehicle still has that predictive quality to its turning that I really, really love. It's almost like you're driving a loose all-wheel drive vehicle, if that makes sense. It's very nice in the way it behaves around corners. As you can see, it's very easy to just correct mistakes that you made when flipping the vehicle around. very cool. It's very fast. It's probably not near the top of its category, but it's somewhere, I'm just gonna assume, somewhere near the top middle, let's say. It's definitely not a slow vehicle. It's probably gonna win you some races, but let's face it, 2019 was a while ago, so this is probably not gonna be the best performing vehicle in the entire game. But is it cool? Yes. Is it worth it for $1.3 million? Yeah, I think it is. Is it worth getting for free from the Lucky Wheel this week? Abso-freaking-lutely. This is a gorgeous vehicle, and I'm really excited that people are going to be able to experience this, because I think people have prejudice against GT Online for some reason for older vehicles. Well, actually, not for some reason, for a good reason, because they're mostly garbage, but yeah, this one is definitely not that. This is definitely a good egg. So I'm really curious to know what your guys think of the vehicle, so let me know in the comment section down below. I definitely give this vehicle a thumb and a half up. So maybe if the customization was going to be a little bit better, maybe 2 thumbs up. Maybe if we had a hydraulic spoiler, or let's say if the vehicle was a soft top convertible. I know the real one doesn't have that, but well, use your imagination, Rockstar. In any case, let me know what you guys think of it. I definitely like it. Thanks so much for watching. Consider becoming a channel member, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Now let me go race this one against the other Schlagen GT. For some reason I can't stop saying that. Schlagen GT.